Let's talk about how laminate flooring is made and what are the components that go into making a laminate floor. Typical laminate flooring, traditional laminate flooring, has four parts. Those parts are the backer paper, the core board, usually made of high-density fiberboard, the decorative layer, which gives the product its style and design, and then the overlay, which gives the product its durability and scratch and abrasion resistance. The first layer, which is the backer paper, has a melamine resin that acts as the adhesive. The second component, which is the core board, there are many different technologies of core board today. There is a traditional HDF core board. There are higher performance or super core boards. There are hybrid resilient core boards. There are many different technologies of core board out there. This is a typical high-density fiberboard core. Then you have the decorative layer. The decorative layer is what gives the product its style, whether it's an oak visual, a hickory visual, a maple visual, or a walnut visual. That's the layer that gives the design. And then the overlay. The overlay is an opaque paper that also gets drenched with a melamine resin to act as an adhesive for the fusion process. All four of these components get fed into a press. That press gets heat and pressure applied to the floor, and basically it goes through a thermal fusion process. All four of these components are then fused together using that heat and pressure so that the finished product winds up being a laminate flooring panel like this. On the surface, you can have different surface textures. Some of those surface textures are just random texture. They don't follow the graining of the wood. And then other surface textures, known as embossed in register, is where the grain actually follows the graining of the wood. You can visually see that, and you can also tactilely feel that when you rub your hand across the floor. So that thermal fusion process creates the laminate, and then we have to profile it or create the locking system that is going to be used to connect all of the planks together during installation. The locking systems can vary. There are a number of different locking systems on the market from many different manufacturers, but basically once the planks are created, they go through a profiling phase where we get the locking system created. Once that locking system is created, we have a finished laminate plank. The planks then get packaged into boxes. They then get put onto a pallet. That pallet gets shrink wrapped, and the pallet of material is off to the installation. In addition to the four core components of producing a laminate flooring, an optional part in manufacturing is to add an underlayment. There are many, many different types of underlayments out on the market, from a cork underlayment that can be attached, a polyethylene, polystyrene, or polyolefin that can be attached, or different compounds of rubber, recycled tires, corrugated type underlayments. We can use those underlayments and attach them during the manufacturing process, as all laminate flooring requires an underlayment in order for the product to be installed. Laminate floor can be installed using an attached underlayment, or you can use a rollout underlayment during the installation process.